Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV with Dan the Voice Deichler, Billy Doc Niles, and Paul the Statman Riker. Brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, in La Crosse on 3rd Street downtown and George and Gillette Street. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialist, serving the La Crosse area since 1929. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning.
Hi, good race fans. I'm Radio Man Dan Dyke along with Billy Doc Niles and Paul Riker. This is Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV, brought to you by our great friends at Big Boar Barbecue, Epic Media and Vinyl, Back 40 Wraps, Fansarena.com, and Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. Temperatures are going to be really dropping here in the next week or so. Make sure you stop by Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. In less than 24 hours, if you're watching this show on Sunday, Billy Doc Niles, Camper Village opens for Oktoberfest Race Weekend.
Yeah, if you're watching it like I am right now, I'm halfway packed. I'm halfway there.
We are going to get you set for Oktoberfest Race Weekend. Matter of fact, stop by Wednesday night of Oktoberfest, right behind the grandstands by Chuck Deary's office. You can even join the program as we film the program right there. And then our live program coming up next Saturday at noon in the exhibition hall. We're going to get you ready to go for Oktoberfest. How about we flash back to 2017 Mid-American Stock Car Series style?
Vandermeer right in the tire tracks of Preetzel, going to go down to the inside. Remember, he was battling Guteneck furiously before the yellow flag. It ends up working out for Vandermeer now as he's got the bottom line. Guteneck trying to get down low. Too late, though. Vandermeer slides right past. Now here comes Tyler Boutneck to the inside of James Swan. Oh, Boutneck slowing up a bit. Might have had the door slammed shut right in his face that time as he lost some ground to Swan. No, actually the 33 slowing dramatically this time down the backstretch. Trouble for the past Oktoberfest winner, Tyler Boutneck, as he slows and gets ready to enter the pits. Vandermeer putting some pressure on Bill Preetzel. It's for that final podium spot. Meanwhile, James Swan going to work on Bobby Guteneck. Taking a peek to the high side. He'll take it back down low as Preetzel drifts up in front of Vandermeer, who tries to slide down to the bottom. Preetzel will not allow, but goes into that four-wheel slide, and here comes Vandermeer again down to the inside. Can he open up the line? No, he can't. Preetzel able to take off, holding him off down to the tune of about a car length as they go to 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Swan going to the outside of Bobby Guteneck, looking for another spot. Vandermeer taking a peek down low. Can he open up the door? No, he can't. Preetzel continuing to hold off Vandermeer, who's got to run this time. They go side by side down the backstretch into the 3 and 4. There goes Ron Vandermeer up into third. Can he track down the top two? He's got a long way to go. On the longer run, Ryan Guteneck looking a bit stronger in that 0-1. Again, not letting Gilster escape. He's down to about 5 car lengths as Guteneck tries to catch back up to Gilster. A little bit further back in the top 5, we see Bill Preetzel in that 5 car. He is holding on right now to the 4th spot, and James Swan says, I want another position as he closes in on Preetzel. 8 Mid-American Stock Car Series championships right there going at it. Here is Swan down to the inside. He's got that right front to the door as they go toe-to-toe this time. Into 1 and 2, it'll be Swan. Door-to-door with Preetzel. It fights back on the outside. Now Preetzel nosing ahead, going into 3 and 4, trying to get it back on the high side. Swan just digging down on the inside groove. Preetzel still able to hold on. And then we see Guteneck now with Kevin Berg taking a peek to the top side of the 51, trying to take 6th away from Guteneck. Battle on for 4th, battle on for 6th. They both enter 3 and 4. Preetzel still hanging on up top as we see him now jump back away from Swan. Preetzel going to slam that door shut once again. As we see Swan continuing to put the pressure on the 5. Almost puts a little tap to the tail that time as they exit turn number 2. And through 3 and 4, they sweep again. And here comes Swan taking a peek back down low as Pretzel drifts up once more. To the inside goes James Swan. Door to door with Pretzel again. He survived it once, and it looks like he might survive the advances again as he takes back off and slams the door shut, going into 3 and 4, trying to keep that car down low. Doesn't look like the 5 car is too happy. It's been pushing up quite a bit in the middle of the turn. Back up front, Dan Gilster holding on to a 4-car length lead over Ryan Gutneck. Trying to seal off the championship in style, looking to hold last year's champion at bay. Gutneck closing it down to about 3 car lengths. If he's got anything left up his sleeve, now is going to be the time to reveal it as Gilster has a somewhat healthy advantage. But Gutneck could chop that away at any moment. As we see once again Swan trying to get to the inside of Bill Pretzel, and now Kevin Berg is into that mix as well. 4th, 5th, and 6th. As we see Pretzel trying to slam the door shut right in the nose of Swan, but he opens up the door again. Great battle happening down the backstretch with Kevin Berg just watching, waiting, and contemplating back to the 51. On the outside, Pretzel able to make that run again. Where is Berg going to go? Will he stay on the inside behind Swan, or will he take it topside behind Pretzel? Just a lap and a half remaining of this one for Dan Gilster and the King. He's going to come down to the stripe this time, and the white flag will be flying. Dan Gilster 1 away from a win in a championship. We watch Swan again taking a look to the inside of Pretzel to try to get that move done. He gets the door slammed in his face like the end of a bad date. Now he's going to have to go to the top side. Checkered flag going to be flying this time by Dan Gilster with the win and the 2017 Mid-American Stock Car Series Championship. Ryan Gutneck will be 2nd. Ron Vandermeer will be Rookie of the Year, will be 3rd. Now look at this battle for 4th as they come to the line. Swan around the outside will take this spot away from Pretzel.
Dan Gilster came into lacrosse with the points lead, determined to win this one and make it no doubt that he was going to win a Mid-American Stock Car Series Championship. His first, and he did it. He won the feature, and he wins the series championship.
Coming up in segment number 2, Paul Reichert dug deep into last year's races, and you picked out a good one to flash back to.
Yes, the Midwest Truck Series feature, which was another big win for Reagan May.
That's coming up next on KQEG TV.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah!
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. Or where to put the food when you both get the groceries. Or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call today for your free estimate on a new American Standard system, or schedule online at careyheating.com.
Welcome back, race fans. Seven Wheels Racing, KQEG TV, along with Billy Doc Niles, Paul Reichert, I am Radio Man Dan Dyker. Billy, we're going to get people ready for Oktoberfest Part 2.
Yeah, Part 2 here. We got the Midwest Truck Series race from 2017 Oktoberfest. Reagan May, years ago, won a late model race running the outside. Could she do the same thing in a Midwest Series truck? Let's find out.
But he opens it up again, coming out of 4. And here comes James Swan. Swan to the inside to take the second spot away. Christensen back to 30s, going to have some company as Nick Egan takes a peek down low, going into 3 and 4. Weinkauf unable to make the pass on Corvo, who has fought back, and Jeremy Leapak closing in on them. Swan taking a peek down to the inside of Regan May. She gives him just a little bit to look at, but he can't make the move. May stretching it back out to a truck length down the backstretch. We see Weinkoff is now taking the 5th spot away, and he's not done on the outside. Weinkoff looking at the outside of Egan now for 4th. Egan says, not so fast. I'm not playing defense. I want to play a little offense. He took a peek to the inside of Christensen. Nowhere to go, though, as Jeremy Leapak makes a move to the inside of Corvo. That will be for the 6th spot as they roll through 3 and 4. Things getting rather dicey from 3rd on back right now. That was lap number 11. All of them led so far by Regan May, the former Golden Sands Speedway champion, former Tundra Super Late Model Series Rookie of the Year, continuing to pace the field here in the Midwest Truck Series over the current point leader. Swan taking a look down to the inside again this time at turn number 2. Can he make the run down the backstretch? Swan victorious back here in June. Looking to go for the lacrosse sweep, but May shuts the door again, going into 3 and 4. Halfway home this time by. Weinkoff has made another move, and so has Jeremy Leapak. Weinkoff to 4th, Leapak now up to the 5th spot. They'll start to put some pressure on Ross Christensen. He'll slide it right back down to the inside group to try to keep that spot sealed off as May again sees that 97 growing in the rearview mirror. Swan continuing to look inside on Regan May, has yet to try to take it to the top side, and now Jeremy Leapak's ready to make a move. Leapak sliding down to the inside of Christensen, right behind Weinkoff, so Weinkoff to 3rd, Leapak to 4th. This truck normally driven by Levon Vandergeest, now with Weinkoff behind the wheel, and it is on a tear. Up to 3rd with Leapak now closing in. It will be a 4-truck battle for the lead. Weinkoff looking inside. Swan sees some pressure coming. He looked to the inside, but once again, Regan May is able to escape. And now here comes Leapak taking a look down low. Nothing there, so he'll take it topside. Can he be a high side hero this time at turn number 4? Here comes Jeremy Leapak. Leapak cruising around the outside of Weinkoff. They go side by side for the 3rd spot now, rolling down the backstretch, but Weinkoff with a little bit of a better run. Able to edge back ahead, going into 3 and 4. Leapak again with a high side hustle. What has he got going on this time at turn number 4? Can he make the run? Leapak again able to charge on the outside. Just 6.5 left in this one, and James Swan has been all over the tailgate of Regan May. Hasn't been able to make the move just yet as Leapak swings right around the outside. He's up to 3rd. Weinkoff trying to hold on now. Swan getting ready to make his move as he dives down to the inside at 3 and 4. May trying to slam the door shut as they come out of turn number 4. To be 5 to go this time. May still holding on. Swan had opened it up. They're still side by side for 3rd. Leapak on the outside, Weinkoff on the inside. Nothing to settle that one. Suddenly Sam Mayer is also making up some ground in the 1 truck. He's up to 6th. Regan May seeking her very first Midwest Truck Series feature win. Would do it at the place she picked up her first ever Super Late Model feature win. That was here at the Tundra race back in 2014. Can she hold off James Swan for 3 more? Leapak fading a bit on the outside. Weinkoff in a 3rd. Does he have something left here in the final 3 circuits? Swan continuing to wait to make his move. Very patiently sitting back in the 2nd spot. Might slide down to the inside this time. Still can't make the move though. Weinkoff again down to the inside. He wasn't able to make a move either. Prime real estate down on the bottom line here in the final lap and a half. Who's going to get there? Who's going to be able to seal it off? Now Swan takes a look to the outside as the white flag flies. One to go, and here comes Weinkoff. Weinkoff to the inside, bottoms out, but he's going to take the second spot away. Swan back to third. Does Weinkoff have a pass here? In the final set of turns, they roll through 3 and 4. Regan May keeps it down low. Checkered flags fly. Weinkoff to the inside, but Regan May holds on.
Again, congratulations, Regan May. Going to be interesting to see if she has her Super Late and Truckett Fest this year.
Well, that'll be exciting.
Only female to win a Super Late model race at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. She never ran a lap on the inside of that track. I'm never going to forget that.
You know, and I asked her once after she won the late model race, you know, and I think you asked her the same thing, and she said she played upon her dirt track experience around the outside groove on a pavement track. That's just amazing.
Her nickname was Pickers that day because she was running him left and right. When we come back, Billy Doc Niles picked out another great one from last year to get your juices flowing for Oktoberfest race weekend. That's next on KQEG TV.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
Big Boar Barbecue is up and running on the north side of La Crosse. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Yes, the food truck is open at George and Gillette Street to make it easier for you north siders to find out why La Crosse County has voted us 4 years in a row as the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, and now open at George and Gillette Street. A delicious mouthful.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. Or where to put the food when you both get the groceries. Or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call today for your free estimate on a new American Standard system or schedule online at carryheating.com.
Welcome back one more time, race fans. Seven Rivers Racing, KQEG TV, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Doc Niles and Radio Man Dan Dyker. Just a reminder, we're going to tape a show at Oktoberfest Wednesday night, right next to Chuck Deary's Red Office by the grandstands. We encourage you to stop by and be a part of the program or just watch.
About 5 p.m. we'll get the cameras all set up, and we're going to tape next week's show. You want to be a part of it or just, you know, watch how we do this. Come on and check us out next Wednesday at 5 o'clock.
And then next Saturday at the exhibition hall, right in the middle of Oktoberfest race weekend, we're going to do the radio show live on 1460 WBOG. Very nicely done, Billy Doc Niles. And a TV show at the same time. You can watch us do both of them live. A lot of guests are going to be coming up. Tom Reffner's going to join us. He's running a vintage car this year. Marv Marzovka, Kevin Ranzo from the ARCA Midwest Tour. And you never know who else is going to show up, and a whole bunch of food. But before we get to all that, so stop by. Billy, you picked a good race for segment 3.
You know, the big question going on the Great Northern Sportsman Series last year was, could anybody beat Dave Trout? One of the hottest drivers at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway was Brad Warthen. Here's how that battle turned out.
Gilster, Schermerhorn, row 2. Row number 3 is going to be Weber and Trout. Row 4 will be Humfeld, our track champion, and the number 5 car, Cole Neisches. Even with 12 laps remaining, picking a winner out of this race is awfully difficult. You've got about 50 feature race wins in the first 4 rows and 3 track champions. Bad Brad Worth into the double deuce will pull him in a turn for the green. Oh, Neisches, here we go! Here we go! Neisches bounces off the front straightaway wall. Avoids Jason Toma, and we stay green. Three wide down the back straightaway. How did he not turn that thing sideways? And now the field's going to go under a caution.
Yellow, car in the bottom of turn 2. Car in the bottom of turn 2.
Car in the Wow. How did Nicias not keep that car going sideways down the front straightaway? We do have a car that's down in turn 2. And we're going to find out who that one is. That one could have been a junkyard. So the official restart, we will avoid bringing out the cone. They're going to line up exactly where they were on that prior restart with 12 laps to go. Nicias made contact with the front straightaway wall. He goes down, and Don Sneller says, hey, your car is good. Get back out there. So Bad Brad Worthen will continue to lead the Delaware double-wide restart. Here's the one to go. The lights go off the Pischke Motors Quick Trip powered pace truck. Worthen out front by himself. Right behind, Danny Gilster, Rick Schermerhorn. Right behind them, look at that pair. Dave Truitt and Chris Weber. Behind them, Chris Scrady, who started the race on the bump, and the Cross Speedway track champ, Randy Humfeld. The double deuce will bring him out of turn 4 one more time. We're back to green. And once again, Bad Brad Worthen pulls away from the field. Gilster has to settle to sit back in second, Schermerhorn third. Here comes Truitt running fourth on the outside rail. He puts Chris Weber in his side sight. Just about to the halfway mark. And Justin Berg's got some problems in the 75. Furr's going to let the whole field go by. Worthen has now back to a 10-car advantage. Then it's Gilster, Schermerhorn, Truitt, and Weber. Some of the big-time horses are on the move. Dave Truitt will try to knock down the Great Northern Sportsman Series Championship tonight. Now he's going to go to work on Schermerhorn to the inside, but on the brakes he goes. There's Gilster still there. '75 Justin Berg going off in turn 3. 9 to go, past the halfway mark. A lot of single-file sportsman racing. Sauter and Toma have a good 2x2 battle going on there in turn 4. Nicias has problems. He's behind the retaining wall of the 5 car, off the pace. Worthen, Gilster, Truitt. Truitt's on the hammer. This is the part of the race where Dave Truitt will stop playing cat and mouse and start taking advantage and passing people. Truitt all over the back end of Danny Gilster, trying to reel in the 23 car. Schermerhorn waiting to see what those two do. Quick time qualifier, Chris Weber inside the top 5, and it's going to be Luck and Humfeld. Here comes Truitt to the inside of former track champ Danny Gilster. He bobbles in 4. Dave Truitt in front of Gilster, but does he have enough time to catch Brad Worthen? Truitt would love to win Oktoberfest on the night he would be crowned Great Northern Sportsman Series champ. Brought to you by Dean Satellite. The hand says 5. Here comes Scott Luck now. He gives the quick time qualifier Chris Weber a tap from behind, saying, here I come. Randy Humfeld, the Cross Speedway champion, goes to the inside of Luck. 5th, 6th, and 7th place, all right down in front of you. Four to go. Brad Worthen feels the celebration coming on. Championship Thursday, Brad Worthen 20 points behind Randy Humfeld, We got rained out. He didn't get the race. But I think that rain out's going to go all the way in the back of his mind if he can cross that stripe 2 more times. Dave Trude is on the prowl. Gilster third. Schermerhorn bobbles in fourth out of turn 4. Scott Luck in the top 5. Randy Humfeld and Chris Webber are swapping positions back and forth. Dave Trude has cut into the lead of Bad Brad Worthen. He's got it down to 6 car lengths, but the laundry's out, 1 to go. What a weekend this would be for Brad Worthen, watching his championship hopes go by the wayside. He comes out to Oktoberfest and leads almost every single lap. The checkered flag is out. How about it for Brad Worthen?
And that was a great race for Brad. Congratulations to Brad on winning the Great Northern Sports Series feature. And who I've heard rumors about Brad this year about what he's going to do.
Well, Modifieds run Sunday this year at Oktoberfest. First time in at least 11 years he wants to get into a Modified. Remember last year we had Brad in the show and he had his Oktoberfest banner sitting here and he was doing this. He's won 5 features at Oktoberfest in 5 different divisions. He would like to do it again, make it number 6.
I've seen guys do this in 2 and maybe a smattering of guys who've done it in 3. Nobody has ever done it in the history of Oktoberfest in 5 divisions. He's going for 6 next weekend. That's going to be fun to watch.
See if Brad Worthen can get himself a Modified again. Wednesday night, join us at 5 o'clock. We're going to tape the program at Oktoberfest down between my camper and the grandstands. You'll be able to find us.
Dyker's buying beer.
Well, that's going to happen, too. And I remember someone yelling that last year while we were taping. One of our Minnesota guys.
Scotty Westfall.
And then, remember, next Saturday, the TV show and the radio show both can be live at noon in the exhibition hall. A lot of guests coming on. We're going to provide a lot of food and a lot of great time. And I know Billy and Paul and myself are going to invite you down there and watch how things get done and just have a great time. I need to get out of the studio. I need to clean the rest of my camper.
I need to pack.
Paul?
I just need to get ready.
Paul needs to get ready. Thanks for joining us. We will see you twice at Oktoberfest Race Weekend here on KQEG TV.
You've been watching 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV with Dan the Voice Dyker, Billy Doc Niles, and Paul the Statman Riker. Brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, in La Crosse on 3rd Street downtown, and George and Gillette Street. Big Boar Barbecue. Now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialist, serving the La Crosse area since 1929. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. Thanks for watching 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.